ASX. So our power plant there is a little 2. Afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2013 model Mitsubishi ASX today. Originally purchased from us and been serviced by our service department its whole life so far. Starting at the front of the car, just a couple of really minor things to take note of, a couple of very minor stone chips just on the edge of our bonnet there that have been touched up. But overall the presentation is really good. All of our chrome surround running through our grille and also around our factory driving lights as well. Even though it's a 2013, it is actually model year 14. As we come to the driver's side, factory alloy wheels with extremely good tread on our tyres, and there's not a mark on the alloys at all. Colour-coded outer door mirrors with our indicators in the mirror itself, and also colour-coded outer door handles as well. The presentation, really important to take note of it, for a car coming up to 2.5 years old, presents really well. As I mentioned, the rear alloy on the driver's side is also unmarked. And as we come around to the rear of the car, few features to take note of. We do have colour-coded reverse sensors as standard, also got a reverse camera which we'll talk about a little bit further, and a high mount stop light in our tailgate spoiler. It is a 4-wheel drive, this car, and diesel as well. So once again, we'll go into a little bit more detail about that further into the video. And as we come around to the passenger side, once again, really consistent in its presentation. Both alloy wheels on the passenger side, not a scratch on them, which is really good. And our presentation of our Juco, I can't find a scratch on this car actually. Apart from those couple of little touch-ups we saw right at the start of the video, the presentation of this car is outstanding. Back around at the front of the car now, we'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance and the economy of this car. I really like the diesel in the little ASX. So our power plant there is a little 2.2 litre diesel motor, and it's going to perform really well for us. Turbo diesel, 110 kilowatts of power, 360 Newton meters of torque, but the really good thing about it, returns 5.8 litres combined per 100 Ks only, so really good fuel economy and a zippy little car in the diesel. Back around at the rear of the car now, we'll just have a little bit of a chat about the storage in the back of the car. A couple of very minor scuffs just on the bumper bar there, but you've got to look really closely to actually see them. The original owner, female owner originally, did opt to get the additional protective mat and also opted to get the additional rear bumper bar protector there as well. Genuine product which folds out to protect the bumper, and probably those couple of marks that I mentioned are probably caused by flipping that out and in. Also access underneath here, we've got our space saver spare wheel, never been on the car, it's brand new. And speaking of brand new, you look at the way it all presents in the storage area here, really impressive. Here we are inside the ASX now, and we'll just run through all the features. It's done 78,000 Ks, so it's not a lot of Ks at all, especially being a diesel. But look at the way the car presents as we're going through the interior. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window and power mirror switches at our fingertips there. Directly in front of that, we've got a knob to adjust our headlight height, a traction control button, and then a manual button to turn off the reverse sensors if we don't want the noise. Moving on to the steering wheel, leather wrapped steering wheel. It is height and reach adjustable, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfortable, lock it into position by the lever on our left, and we're good to go. On our right hand side of our steering wheel, our cruise control settings, and on our left hand side, our audio and our Bluetooth settings as well. Moving into the center display section now, we do have all of our information feeding what radio station we're playing. Obviously our CD player at the top. It does have Bluetooth and audio streaming, the ASX. As we mentioned earlier, Also got a reverse camera, which you can see is extremely clear to look out of as well. Directly below that, we've got all of our factory climate control air conditioning settings and heating, of course. A small cup holder there at the front and a 12-volt outlet. Then we move to the T-bar, 6-speed automatic in the ASX. Just drive it as a normal auto or bring it across and drive it as a manual, which enables us to manually change through the gears by the stick itself. As I mentioned, being the diesel, 4-wheel drive option as well. Behind that, we've got, well, not really an ashtray in this day and age, just call it a coin holder. Just pop all your coins in there. Then 2 large cup holders behind that, our handbrake to our right-hand side, and then a good little storage compartment in the back here with, once again, another auxiliary input and also another 12-volt outlet there as well. So got all of those things that we need. Important to scan through the interior of this car. As I mentioned, you have a look at the condition of the seats, the carpets. We do have factory car mats in this car as well. So you've certainly got all the options that they've taken advantage of. 7 airbags, front, side and curtain airbags, including knee airbag for the driver. Gives the ASX its 5-star ANCAP safety rating. The other really big advantage, as I mentioned, 1 female owner since new, originally purchased from us, and as you would expect, being serviced by us as the selling dealer, our service history is absolutely perfect. Done at every recommended interval, all the way through even the current service. And even though it was done on 10th of November at 75,000 Ks, we've also just done an additional intermediate service on the car as well. In summary, just a few important points to recap on. A 2.2 litre diesel, automatic 4-wheel drive, only 78,000 kilometres, 5-star ANCAP safety rating, still under new car warranty until the 31st of October 2018. So as you can see, a lot of quality here. Give us a call on 99070 555 for further assistance.